All right, Shalom. I'll start first and foremost by giving call Halayim all Yahweh Bashim Yahushad, Wahab Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who feed and nourish us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushad. Shalom. Salutations and blessings to you, sincere Akim that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. This quick sit down. I believe I was watching Apostle Elder Ramlab yesterday. He had did a couple of live streams yesterday morning, and that's where the idea for this sit down came in, which is fundamentals are essential, man. They're essential to us in this truth, because the fundamentals are the foundation. Well, before I'm gonna just read the definition of fundamental. This is from the freedictionary.com, and I kind of scrolled down because I like these definitions that better than the ones at the top. You know what I'm saying? These fit are better, I should say. Computer's moving kind of slow right now, Slovakia. It's technology, we acting up sometimes. But this is a fundamental. It says serving as or being an essential part of a foundation or basic, underlying. And that's what the law, statutes, and commandments are, man. Those are fundamental, man, because those are the foundation which we build off of, man. Because before you get to the meat, you first have to receive the milk and understand the milk and digest the milk, which are the fundamentals, man. The keeping of the law, statutes, and commandments, man. And what's the first is the fear of the Lord is the beginning of everything, man. That's the first fundamental a thing you must learn is the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, and because without that you have nothing, man. If you don't fear the Lord, man, you're not gonna succeed in this truth, man. You're gonna fall by the wayside, man, because the fear of the Lord is the motor that drives us, man. Without that, you're nothing, man. Okay. The second definition says of, pertaining to, or affecting the foundation or basis. Third one is being an original or primary source, and those are our adjectives. This is the noun. It says a basic principle, rule, law, or the like that serves as the groundwork of a system, essential part. Yes, man, and that's what the law, statutes, and commandments are, man. Those are the groundwork to a system, which is this truth, man. The system is this truth, man. It is Yasharala, man. That's the system, and the groundwork is the law, statutes, and commandments, which are the fundamentals, or however you say it. Slakia, it's a bastard language, brothers want to be, politically correct, but yet and still, man, hey, this ain't our tongue, man. But well, that's pretty much it, man. We have to be fundamentally sound, man. Because without the fundaments, you're not gonna make it, man. You're not gonna make it. It's the basics, man. The basics is what we build off of, man. That's our foundation. You have to have a strong foundation in order for your house to stand, man, for your temple to stay erect. Okay. Now I'm gonna get some scriptures. This is Hebrews 5:12. It says, "For when for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of Yahweh, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat." So this is saying that you have to be taught the principles of the oracle of Yahweh again, man. You have to go back to the basics, man, and figure out and really make sure your foundation is strong before you start trying to jump into stronger things, man. You know, not stronger things, but meat. You know, the prophecies and the breakdown of scriptures that you know that dig deep. You know, you must first master the milk, man. You know, and I have I have principles and oracles pulled up, so I'm gonna get the definition of both of those. This is principles right here. I'm gonna let the boy read this.
Strong's G 4747. Stoichaion.
Alright, scrolling down. You know, some more of the Bible usage is element, rudiment, principle. It says, any first thing for which the others belonging to some series of composite whole take their rise, an element, first principle. The letters of the alphabet as the elements of speech, not, however, the written characters, but the spoken sounds. The elements for which all things have come, the material causes of the universe. It says, the heavenly bodies, either as parts of the heavens or as others think, because in them the elements of man, life, and destiny were proposed to reside. The elements, rudiments, primary and fundamental principles of any art, science, or discipline. That's the one right there. You know, and when you look up I looked it up earlier. When you look up rudiment, it says the first principle of a subject, man. You know, which, and then you look at some of the synonyms, basics, fundamentals, essentials, first principles, foundation. Okay, and our foundation is what, man? Is the scriptures, man. That's our foundation is the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Matter of fact, with that said, I'm gonna grab this real quick. This is 2 John 1:6, and this is love, that we walk after his commandments. And this is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye walk in it. Yeah, man. And what have you heard from the beginning, man? In the beginning, in the first 5 books, man. You know what they call the Torah, you know, or the Deuteronomical laws. You know, that's what you get, man. You get Moses came down from Mount Sinai and gave Yasharallah the code to how they should be conducting themselves, man. The code of conduct, so to speak. You know, the variables in how that they should be governing themselves, man. If this situation is this way, then you need to be doing this. If it's like this, then you need to do that. If this happens, then this should happen and that should happen. Hey, the Most High broke it all down plain and simple, man. You know, and that was the way that we were supposed to be governing ourselves, but yet and still we fell away from that, man. And now we have ourselves in this situation that we're in now, man. You know, being punished for falling away from the Heavenly Father. So coming back to him, man, we have to get back to the fundamentals, man, the fundamentals, man. You know, we have to get back to these fundamentals, okay? Which is, you know, the law, statutes, and commandments, as I've said a couple of times now. But back to this, yeah, I don't know about that right there. Okay, it says neuter of presumptive derivative of the base of that's nothing. It says something orderly in arrangement. Orderly in arrangement, i.e., by implication, a serial basal, fundamental, initial, constituent, literally, we forgot the gist of that. And now this is the oracles. If it pulls up for me. All right, let the boy read it. If he's gonna read it.
Strong's G 3051. Logion.
All right. It says, a brief utterance, a divine oracle, doubtless because oracles were generally brief. In the New Testament, the words of utterance of Yahweh, of the contents of the Mosaic Law, which are the first 5 books, man. Those are the oracles, you know what I'm saying? The first 5 books is and in those first 5 books, you have the dietary laws. You have the laws of dealing with your woman while she's on her period. You have the laws of rape. You know what I'm saying? You have the laws of not dealing with your father's wife or your sister or your mother. You know what I'm saying? You have the Most High covered it all, man. He covered it all. And those are the oracles, and those are the foundation, and those are the fundamentals that we must govern ourselves by, man. We must build off of those, man. You know, because without the fundamentals, man, you be just like a nigga that's okay. Say you got a basketball, you got an Edomite and you got a Jake. The Edomite, he dribbles, he passes. He's a team player. He's fundamentally sound. Then you got Jake that is a ball hog. He can score, but he has no fundamentals, man. You know, who's gonna last longer, man? That fucking Edomite's gonna be on a fucking team somewhere, while the Jake, he's gonna be sitting outside of the league here and there because nobody wants to play with him. He doesn't help the team. He only helps himself, man. You know. And hey, that's not what this shit's about, man. You know, I hate to say it, Edomite, but you know, most Edomites, all they can rely on is their fundamentals, man. You know, like a John Stockton, he was fundamentally sound. You know, most Edomites are fundamentally sound, man. You know, they hit all they shoot their they're good at the free throw. You know what I'm saying? They pass. You know what I'm saying? They're hella basic, but basics can get you far, man. You know, they can get you far. Rather than raw talent is cool, but raw talent can only take you so far, man. You know, and in this truth, man, ain't no such thing. You can't rely on no damn raw talent, man. There's no such thing in this truth, man. You have to be fundamentally sound in this truth, man. You know, you have to have a foundation to build off of, which are the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Okay. Got a couple more precepts. I'm gonna shut it down. Don't make this too long. This is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 19:24. It says, "He that have small understanding and fear of Yahweh is better than one that have much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High." Okay, because like I said, the fear of the Lord, that's the beginning of everything right there, man. You have to first fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and then everything else will be open unto you, man. Okay, so because look, it says he that has small understanding and fear of Yahweh is better than one that have much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High. So you can acquire all the wisdom of knowing book, chapter, verse, being able to recite the proper breakdowns, you know, for Revelation and Daniel and you know the deep dark parables. You know, you can have the wisdom of all that, but if you don't fear the Most High and you transgressing the law, then you're nothing, man. You're nothing, man. You are nothing. Okay, because that person that have the small understanding and fear of Yahweh, man, he's fundamentally sound, man. He's fundamentally sound. Okay. And this is Proverbs 15:16. It says, "Better is little with the it said better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble therewith, man. Okay? Hey, the fear of the Lord, man, it's everything, man. You know, because the fear of the Lord, like I said, it's the motor that drives us, man. It pushes us to excel in His truth, man. Because with the fear of the Lord, that's how everything else is open unto us, man. Okay? And hey, with that, you know, that's pretty much the point, man. You know, we have to be fundamentally sound. Fundamentals are essential to us in this truth, you know, because that's how we build that like a strong foundation to build off of, man. And with that, I say, Shalom.